Okay, a couple of important definitions. So I already told you just sort of verbally what a residual is, but here's a picture of residual, and you have the formula here. So residual is basically the deviation between an ordered pair of a particular x and y and the fitted regression line, okay? And we denote that as epsilon sub I hat, typically, okay? Sometimes we'll see other notation as well. Here I've drawn in the regression line, also known as the fitted line. So that's just beta naught plus beta naught hat plus beta 1 hat times x. And then it's also convenient to define something called a fitted value. And that's basically just for any particular value of x, the value of y on the fitted line associated with that value of x, okay, on the estimated regression line. So we'll sort of come back, we'll use this notation, the y sub I hat and the epsilon sub I hat notation, and we'll sort of come back to these quantities in the next couple lectures. Okay, what do we always ask when we learn about a new estimator, and why do we ask it? So we want to know its distribution, right? We always want to know its distribution, and not, I mean, I already told you these are unbiased estimators, but we want to know its distribution. And why do we want to know its distribution? Because we're not going to be able to perform inference. We're not going to be able to create a hypothesis test or a confidence interval if we don't know the distribution or we don't know at least the variance of our estimators. Okay? So let me just define a couple things. Let's let x bar just equal what it typically is equal, just 1 over n times the sum of the xi's. And then let's define this thing called sigma squared hat sub x, which is 1 over n times the sum over I of xi minus x bar squared, okay? And if we use that notation, then we can figure out what the mean and the variance and the covariance of beta hat, beta naught hat, and beta 1 hat are, okay? And again, how did I get these? Pages of tedious calculations up on the website for your viewing pleasure. But you can skip them if you want, because as I said, we'll see a much nicer way to come up with these formulas next time. And then how did I get the mean? Actually, I think the sort of calculation of the mean of these is also up on the website. But in fact, I already told you they were unbiased estimators. So we already knew that the mean of beta hat was equal to, beta hat naught was equal to beta naught. And same thing with beta 1. Okay?